It's been the story of the season, isn't it, gents? One step forward, two steps back. It's been a roller coaster of the ride. For Sharpie, I had to sit next to him and watch the emotions that he's gone through. It's literally like watching a drama by itself.
I've got to travel home with him tomorrow. Think about me.
Well, you'll be smiling all the way, Gary, with Brighton's result. Maybe not so much on Spurs, but, you know, you got something to smile about there today. But Sharpie, they were second best all around. United.
Yeah, poor again. You know, you sort of watch the Arsenal game and the Liverpool game and you think, oh, they're realising what sort of standard they've got to reach, how they have to perform, how hard they have to work. And then today again, I think one shot on target, one goal, not creating chances again, giving the ball away cheaply. I mean, the goalkeeper doesn't do any favours, but just not good enough all around, really. Yeah,
second best to everything. Brighton were more dynamic, they were brighter, they were braver, just more organised.
I think you have to give real credit to Brighton. You know, I said before the game I couldn't see Brighton losing, so I went pretty bold and upset all the Man United fans in Malaysia and said that Brighton would win. That was maybe a little bit more with hope than true belief, but I thought Brighton were excellent today. Really played well. I thought collectively, individually, they were better than Manchester United everywhere.
What was missing for United, you feel, today?
I don't know whether it almost seems like there's a lack of belief. There's, you know, a
lack of belief in what they're doing, or a lack of belief in their ideas, or just a lack of belief in their own abilities.
Well, I think as an ex-player, I've been there myself, where you know, you go onto the field and you're not convinced that you can win the game. You're not convinced that you can, as a right back, you can deal with the left wing, or as a midfield player, you can, you know, get the better of your direct opponent. And that's what it appears to me at the moment with Manchester United generally and individually, that there's a lack of belief that they're good enough. Because actually what they're showing everybody is that they definitely are not good enough.
Do you think they are also struggling with this pressure that they can't handle at the moment? Because when the pressure's off against Manchester City, for example, against Liverpool, against Arsenal, they seem to do almost the right things. They seem to fight for it. But when the pressure's on at home against Southampton, against Brighton, where there is an expectation for United to win the game or impose themselves, they seem to buckle under the pressure.
Yeah, it's a difficult one. I think there is a lack of confidence, a deep-rooted lack of confidence. I think there's still a misunderstanding of where everybody's playing, how everybody's playing. I think people are taking an extra touch when they don't need to. They're having a split second to think about where they're passing the ball to, rather than it being free-flowing and natural. But just, I mean, giving the ball away cheaply, getting caught in possession, there doesn't seem to be a knowing in the team of where people have got to be and where people are for passes. And they didn't create enough chances going forward. Little bit of unrest and unorganisation defensively. So it's all over the pitch, really. And I think the midfield got caught out a little bit today. I thought Mainu, who I've been singing praises of ever since he's been in the team, I thought looked off the pace. The two fullbacks, Delo and Mazraoui, not particularly great games. You need them to get forward and help out going forward, and they didn't really do that. Yeah, it was just disappointing.
And then your keeper goes and makes the mistake that he makes.
Yeah.
You're losing 2-1, and then he, you know, might as well have thrown it in the back of the net, mightn't he?
Right.
Suddenly 3-1 down.